Christ is in our midst. Today, on April 6th, we commemorate Eutychius, Patriarch of Constantinople, the 120 Martyrs of Persia, Gregory of Sinai, Platonis, the nun of Nisibis, and we will once again read from the Old Testament. Regarding Saint Eutychius, born in Theocome of Phrygia, Eutychius was the son of illustrious parents, from whom he received a pious upbringing. He studied in Constantinople and became a monk in a certain monastery of Amasya. In 552 he was chosen Patriarch of New Rome, but was exiled in 565 as a result of the machinations of the Orthodox. In 577 he was restored to his throne and reposed on April 6, 582. A model of faith and the image of gentleness, the example of your life has shown you forth to your sheepfold to be a master of temperance. You obtain thus through being lowly gifts from on high, and riches through poverty. Eutychius, our father and priest of priests, intercede with Christ our God, that he may save our souls. Skipping once again over the prophecy of Isaiah, we go to Genesis. So Israel, remember this is Jacob, took his journey with all that he had and came to Beersheba and offered sacrifices to God of his father Isaac. And God spoke to Israel in visions of that night and said, Jacob, Jacob. He said, Here I am. Then he said, I am God, the God of your father. Do not be afraid to go down to Egypt, for there I will make of you a great nation. I will go down with you to Egypt, and I will also bring you up again, and Joseph's hand shall close your eyes. Then Jacob set out from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried Jacob their father, their little ones, and their wives in the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry him. They also took their cattle and their goods, which they had gained in the land of Canaan, and came into Egypt, Jacob and all his offspring with him, his sons and his sons' sons with him, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and all his offspring he brought with him into Egypt. And so this is how the entirety of Israel, the people of Jacob, which are the children of Isaac, the children of Abraham, ended up in Egypt. This is going to be how we segue into Exodus, in which Moses will take the forefront of the story and lead the people out into the desert for the 40 years. Concluding once again with Proverbs, my son, if your heart is wise, my heart too will be glad. My soul will rejoice when your lips speak what is right. Let not your heart envy sinners, but continue in the fear of the Lord all the day. Surely there is a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Hear, my son, and be wise, and direct your mind in the way. Do not be among wine-bibbers, or among gluttonous eaters of meat. For the drunkard and the glutton will come to poverty, and drowsiness will clothe a man with rags. Hearken to your father who begot you, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Buy truth, and do not sell it. Buy wisdom, instruction, and understanding. Father of the righteous will greatly rejoice. He who begets a wise son will be glad in him. Let your father and mother be glad. Let her who bore you rejoice. My son, give me your heart, and let your eyes observe my ways. For harlot is a deep pit, the adventuress is a narrow well. She lies in wait like a robber, and increases the faithless among men. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaining? Who has wounds without cause? Who has redness of eyes? Those who tarry long over wine, those who go to try mixed wine. Do not look at wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup and goes down smoothly. At the last it bites like a serpent and stings like an adder. Your eyes will see strange things, and your mind utter perverse things. You will be like one who lies down in the midst of the sea, like one who lies on the top of a mast. They struck me, you will say, but I was not hurt. They beat me, but I did not feel it. When shall I awake? I will seek another drink. Be not envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them. For their minds devise violence, and their lips talk of mischief. By wisdom a house is built, by understanding it is established, by knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is mightier than a strong man, and a man of knowledge than he who has strength. I hope that you've enjoyed today's Spiritual Calisthenics. Have a blessed and wonderful day.